separating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the visiting team and the home team. On the Shamrock sideline, a look at their head coach. This side coming off their first win last week, but still a lot of catching up to do. And on the Oilers sideline, let's look at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. It's caught. He's got Washington. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They'll go play action. Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
The Oilers and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns.
He just dropped one on third down. You know, he should have held on to right in his hands.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
It should be more realistic.
They'll go play action.
There it is. There it is. He dropped one, too. He got that one. The boys is good.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock.
Let us with the quarterback they got. Let me see this thing.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, they'll run.
No way. They made it up. Honolulu got some big boys on that line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's going to throw it. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense. Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular when the back ended up being the target and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Man. He said stop. Yeah, the opening right there. He gonna run that. Man, that's bullshit. Maybe I led him too far.
So they're left with fourth down here.
So, too. That was a right on first down. You could have turned up the field line.
As they try this one, it's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And he missed it.
You got a flag down though.
But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So after they ran into the kicker, Brock, that penalty keeps this drive going with a first and 10. They'll run here.
Second time I tried running that shit today. Second time we ain't going for that shit.
They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Honolulu trying to turn that season around.
Tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Is this a trap game or what?
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Great.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Honolulu defense playing.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out,
right, no, Houston, they 5-0. They got beat. Seen them boys react. I got to minimize my mistakes, though. Watching a lot of passes with these underrated quarterbacks.
It's going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. We've set it down from 37. On play action, here's Howard. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And this one does not go far.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Here's the give on third and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sitting in the first.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Houston in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're looking at first down here. Throwing now off the play action. Flush out of it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it.
Nowhere to go.
For the game so far brings up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get
Like,
play
take too
action
long
to
to
get
build
away
it.
from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Out of the gun, Howard absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Yeah, this Houston team
And the
is
Oilers
good.
take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The Oilers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. I'll try the middle. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work...
No, what the fuck is he doing?
And defender's there for the interception. And the Shamrocks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
He's going to snatch that bitch, too. Hey, y'all going to be playing the rain.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
He got the ball right back.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
Uh-oh.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
Shit, somebody get something going. It's raining out here.
And that means first down. There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rolling over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Loud.
Third and long for him here. Intercepted along the goal line. Dante Trader with the pick.
That fucking rain is taken away from this shit.
And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting the red zone.
Boy.
And not only protecting points, but
Yeah,
taking the ball away.
Get it through there. You know why receivers ain't even running routes right. They slipping and everything. That rain is really messing it up.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off the explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now that's not what the offense style. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be third down.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
The defense Honolulu playing. This what y'all gonna roll? Damn. They rolled this fuck.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time.
They're ready for
This
that
one does
shit.
not get close.
What
He
they gonna
stopped
do?
after
Can't
3,
make
and it's going to
defense.
bring up fourth down.
Happens when Will Howard
Daniel
step up.
Whelan on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
They're gonna try to bench his ass.
He fields it cleanly. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Shamrocks headed back out on offense. As we get another look here, Brock, at Will Howard. And this tried to be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Setting him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down just a
He probably would have got
before he's
both.
able to break it across midfield.
I've seen this
That's
weather
an
playing
11-yard
back.
pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They give it to him again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. It's caught by Wilson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Coming to the line for another first and 10. To the air, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
So shit, you can't even throw the ball.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
Oh,
He puts a juice on a deep throw
just
down
over
the
boom.
middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough. Third and
He's
long.
going to get another shot.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Howard now, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Correct.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll get this complete to Westbrook Akine. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Working on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down around the 34.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. It looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second.
What a play.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They are throwing it again.
Oh, why did he not play the ball right?
And the Shamrocks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Rookie mistake. They didn't even quarterback.
It's only good to pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, they're out in sacks. Here we go, first and 10.
You get in this shit. You get in this shit. 4 interceptions in the first half.
Howard. Brought in right side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Howard, first and 10. Can't connect on the
Got the pressure coming so fucking fast.
In the second down.
He wasn't even coming. I don't know how he got caught up. Shit. Made him get rid of that bitch. He tired.
Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's a hit.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Third and short. Howard. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. First and 10. Here's Howard. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off.
Defense player, that's what they have. They ain't moving. They stay in the space. You throw it there, they gonna take it. That's crazy. That was a rush me though.
Shotgun snap here to Howard.
Howard
threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Their ass gonna shit.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
What a defensive game.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time.
Damn, these things is just low.
Buckle up that chin strap and try to knock them backwards.
That one doesn't make it beyond the line. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
Dive play straight ahead. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nice great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They'll toss it to Johnson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Howard looking to pass. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
A gain of 30. And a Honolulu first down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Out of the gun, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He's got the goal line. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Looking to throw. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks take the lead right away in half number 2. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Shamrocks take a 4-point lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be 1st down Houston. We've set it down from 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
From the pistol, here's Gordon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Shamrocks back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen it.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action. Howard finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Honolulu, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Oh,
He isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards.
4 sacks for Josh Robinson. Hey.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here.
There we go.
Pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Shamrocks have their punt team out there now. It'll be Pat O'Donnell doing the honors. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He caught it. He caught it. He caught it.
Houston. The Oilers take a 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. This team is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal.
Who's kicking for him? Don't tell me it's the motherfucking punter, dog. Don't tell me it's the punter, man. Yikes. What's wrong with his? He hurt, man. I thought I had that fixed. That's why. That's going to cause him. That was a nice down on their drop.
That means now even more pressure on their defense. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
7-6.
And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Broncos. They go for another stop on 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Oh, they get him yet again. And the Oilers,
this defense nasty.
Second interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it
Small.
starts to get just a
He
little
started
bit
fading
hot.
in.
These eyes in the sky, they've got to help
He's
this quarterback try to see
small.
the field because right now, with the 3rd interception,
small.
man, he is killing his team.
Yeah,
First down now, ball at the 33.
Threw a touchdown today, man, but shit. He hurt him, but man, they just need to put this.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent
Bullshit,
backwards.
The
Ooh,
tackle
talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look tonight.
Team,
They did it.
bitch.
He made the
What's
interception.
wrong with these dudes?
And the Shamrocks have some new life in the 4th.
88, man, you's a bitch, bro. You let them beat you up on the line, you better have slipped. Well, that's 3 interceptions you threw today, Sal. You came in the game with only 1.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk.
Both
Cannot be
quarterbacks.
throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Off the play fake. He'll throw.
Another one. What's his name? He ain't running the route right. He ain't running the routes right, man. It's dumb shit.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At the 42-yard line.
This dude so damn confused don't make no sense, Howard. Make you look like you real shitty, brother. You got with Martinez. You gotta come out. Oh shit. They injured. He's injured. That's another thing fucking up the players'
First down from the 42.
Do shit. I gotta do a better job of paying attention to that shit.
On again, it's Gordon. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
It's a loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They're throwing it. Buying some time right. That's brought in by Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Yeah, that damn AFC Championship game.
And he drives this one
That's
skyward.
badass
Drop
weather.
it near the goal line. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Their offense running back out now. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Howard's out there fucked up. Would have pulled you a long time ago, Howard. My bad.
Rolling from the gun here.
What you gonna do? He's surveying the field.
Same guy, Wilson again.
Look at him. He's 60 overall, but he's moving way different than Howard.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2
Howard overall 69.
We've got first and 10.
But Howard hurt. He's moving like he hurt. Boy, oh, this boy right here. Boy, get rid of.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
He's gonna fuck you up, baby. This Houston team ain't no joke, boy. They coming, boy. They coming, boy.
Still sticking with the passing game.
They coming, boy. Nowhere to go with.
They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Shamrocks trailed by a couple.
Good third down. Good third down because of my clumsiness.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third
What to be the
down.
hero. Or then he just do another thing.
Back to throw it.
He is not a good.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Oilers make the play that should win them this game.
Well,
The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is
AI's on the AI's on the defense controlling this game. That's what's going on. I ain't gonna hate on the knee. Try to get it where they playing out here. I'm controlling the offense, but they are controlling my motherfucking offense.
Here's a give for Wright.
Oh, bitch.
That second down run is only going to manage a yard. Timeout taken by the defense. They're
It's a
second.
bullet right here.
And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what
Play
they
right
draw
here.
up on a 3rd and 7.
Right here.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. The Oilers about set to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense.
Interception too. Now look, they got you moving a little.
Sure, in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He'll sit on the slant. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They've got to keep moving quick here.
14 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, hit it right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Cut out left. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now to throw. Getting out to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too.
He hurt. He moving a little bit.
Line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their
He's trying to be the one to knock out this undefeated team.
Setting up to pass.
Yeah, boy, they're about hanging up there too long. Got a big leg.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Going again here. Howard. Nothing doing there as the
They
second
need
down
to
pass
stay
falls
still.
incomplete.
Why are y'all keep
He's been
moving?
a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time.
Get it from down,
And they're
so
going to be stuck with a 4th and long. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. No good.
That's
The
it.
pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive
That's it.
ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is
You know, Ken, I don't think I've ever met a
That's the
defender that
game.
cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
these
That's
teams
exactly
go
what they
unbeaten.
did.
We'll be the one to knock them off. Honolulu got good defense, no offense.
So hard work
Yes.
rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
And one of them. Got
So
a
for
few
Brock Heward,
undefeated.
everyone here on our
You know, if
great
they can't
crew,
lose.
I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the
Unless you put 'em up
NFL
against
on
each other.
EA Sports. It's a win for the Oilers, as we'll see you next time from
They call
Houston.
it kind of different, but it's cracking. I'm on to my next one. Live in this week 6 on this ReeceMustSee TV. It's the ReeceMustSee Football Network.